Hello everyone, it's the once and future Salvatore, the 5-time award-winning author and 1,000 times nominated author. But anyway, we'll get back to that. So, what I have in my hand are nomination certificates. So now, there's a point I want to raise. So, do you know what usually separates the people that succeed from the people that fail? It's not the number of times that you fail, because in most cases, the people that succeed have failed more times than the quitters have tried. Just think about that for a moment. For someone to eventually succeed, in most cases, they would have failed uncountable numbers of times. But then a quitter will fail once or twice and they'll quit. So now, coming back to what I said, in most cases, most people will see your wins and all they see is that one win. And in their minds, they're thinking you have not had any setbacks and it's been smooth sailing for you. But in most cases, you find that you actually have had a lot of silent battles, a lot of failures that they may not be aware of. So now, bringing us back to my intro, where I said the 1,000 times nominated author. Of course, it's not 1,000, maybe 100-ish or 10-ish. Okay, I'm not sure. But the point I'm trying to raise is this. Even if I will always start these videos by introducing myself as a 5-time award-winning author, those are not the only times. I did not just try once and win. I have, first of all, there's a ton of awards. When I say a ton, I literally mean a ton, like a metric ton of awards, if you have to put them on a scale of awards, for which I wished to be nominated, but I wasn't, okay? So those would typically be counted as failures, okay? So I have tried tens of times to get nominated for a lot of prestigious awards and failed. Sometimes it's the same award. I tried to be nominated in this year, but I failed. And then other times I actually get nominated, but then I lose. And I have literally lost more times than I can count. Even if I try to count, I literally cannot count the number of times that I've lost awards despite being nominated. But hey, at least we won 5, right? So anyway, in my hand are 3 nomination certificates. So this one here is my nomination for Most Outstanding Prose Creative for the 2025 Ngoma Awards. I was nominated. I did not win that one. This was my nomination for Most Outstanding Male Creative for the same 2025 Ngoma Awards. Nominated, did not win. And then finally, this is my nomination for Most Outstanding Poetry at the 2025 Ngoma Awards. I was nominated, but this time around, I won. So, coming back to our point, okay? This is what? 1 in 3. I won 1 in 3. And these are like some really, really good odds. In most cases, I try something like 20 times before I win once. So when you see me holding an award and saying, hey, I won this one, rest assured that I have probably lost about 10 to 20 before eventually getting to that one which I have won. So I just wanted to encourage you to say, in life, you will always face failures. Some of them may seem insurmountable, but whatever happens, keep picking yourself up and just keep moving. No matter the failures, no matter the hurdles, do not relent. Just keep moving on and eventually you will win. And sometimes you may have losses in a row, and sometimes your big win can take months, it can take years, but just keep it at the back of your head that as long as you keep getting up, you are not a failure. You will only be a failure when you stop trying. But eventually, if you keep trying, you will succeed. And at that point, you are going to prove the statement true, that the people that succeed have tried more times than the quitters. The people that succeed have failed more times than the quitters have tried. All right, I'm gonna see you in the next video. I have been the once and future Servitor, your 5-time award-winning author.